Hey YT World, this your girl La Kiki, Miss D. C. That is, and I apologize right now because I said that over the weekend. See, like I always see, I just hate making promises. I don't know if I made a promise exactly. I don't think so, but it was close enough. I was like, yeah, I'm going to come and do my videos on this weekend, but I was busy as shit on the weekend, so I cannot give you episode 6, 7, and 8 because I wanted to just dead those episodes and just like, come on, knock this out the park. But right now I'm about to give you episode 6 of The Circle US. I don't know why I say The Circle US. Netflix, The Circle, pretty much. But I guess we're gonna have to differentiate. I can't even say it. We're gonna have to pretty much say the same. I mean, we're gonna have to say The Circle Netflix US version. We're gonna have to say The Circle. I think it's a French one coming out, and I think it's another one coming out, Britain or something like that. I'm not even sure if that's Britain. But anyway, I'm just ranting right now. But before we get into this episode, just make sure you like and subscribe to your girl's channel right now. But getting into this next episode 6 is called Anonymous Trolling. So we pretty much leave off at Mercedes clapping back at The Circle. Pretty much. It's exactly the thing that I know will get me put off very fast, because I will forget who am I supposed to be, and I will remember who the fuck I am when you're responding to me and having beer guts and shit, like computer guts, whatever, you know, keyboard guts, whatever you want to call it. And she was like, pretty much, since everybody is so real, anyone want to admit who hashtag belongs to who? And she said, nobody want this smoke with me, nobody. And she damn straight about that, because everybody went chicken and shit. The only person who had some balls was Joey, and Joey admits the fake. I put the fake of the juice because I couldn't stop myself. But to me, Joey, that was a cop-out ass answer, for real. Like, you big, you bad. You could have just said, I said the fake of the juice because to me you seem fake about us. You know, I would have said exactly what I felt. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I can't see you, first of all, so why is you that scary? And even if you came to visit me or whatever, do you think the producers and all productions gonna really let somebody come and just mollywop somebody ass in an apartment? I don't think so, but it's possible that it will happen one day. But it's like, yeah, and that's also teaching a lesson to people too. Don't talk so much shit online not thinking that you're not gonna run into somebody. They might notice your face, your picture on your profile, and be like, that's that hoe that was talking all that shit to me, and just mollywop your ass on the street. So this whole Circle show is one big social experiment off the things that people need to watch out for, pretty much. But everybody was giving Joey respect. Everybody meaning Chris and pretty much Shuby gloating at Mercedes Benz. She's talking about Mercedes was destroyed in the chat. So was your ego on the first day, the first influencer little boot. You was already crying. Well, guys, it's been a long run. You know, I mean, not been a long run, but well, guys, I try to be myself and all that. And now all of a sudden you got all these balls as well, Shuby. I don't like that. But Chris was like, oh, he got big balls for standing up and telling the truth. Like, all right, it was half a yin yang, you know, but you was still kind of like pussy at the end by saying, I just couldn't help myself. You know how I am. Like, I hate when people like, you know how I am. I always got to say something, which is me, actually. But I don't have to say it. I just do it. I'm just going to respond. So Rebecca, a.k.a. Seaburn, pretty much chats with Mercedes to see how she was after the game. Just completely, the hashtag game just abruptly ended, pretty much. Like, this shit is getting too much. We got all the drama we gonna get out of it. Let's shut this shit down. And then Seaburn tries check up on Mercedes, pretty much to build another ally. Girl, you building the wrong ally at the wrong damn time, but it's cool. Mercedes says that pretty much Rebecca give Mercedes some pretty much pep talks about stick it in there, it'll be all right. I wanted to check on you, make sure everything was all right. I didn't like the way that how everybody went on you like that, pretty much. Keep your head up, that's why you strong, that's you a superwoman, and da-da-da-da. She was like, the S on my chest means savage. She said, I'm not playing with nobody no more. It means savage. Shoot, anybody could get it, even you, Rebecca. I'm like, dang, why you going so hard? She acting like somebody just smacked her grandmother or something. I don't know. She was going real hard off this. And it's just like, they just judge your picture, but you see how hard people, but you know, to me, I think she was going so hard because she is personally judged all the time, so she say. So that's a sore insecure spot for her. So that's why she was going so hard. Like, I will fight people over telling me I look fake in my pictures, and I really am fake. Okay. Catfish much? So Adam chats with Sammy, and pretty much Adam tells her that he wishes he had chosen her on a date instead of Rebecca. She's like, what happened? Like, really? He chose me besides Rebecca? And she pretty much being nosy as shit. Like, she's always nosy as shit. He's talking about I needed somebody with a little more oomph. She was like, what the fuck does the oomph mean? Like, what are you insinuating with saying oomph with me? How did that correlate? Like, what oomph was I supposed to give you? And she pretty much don't like that at all. And she pretty much thinks kind of like back away from that subject for a little bit, because she's like, I think Rebecca's going to be pissed, and Rebecca's supposed to be her girl, I guess, in the circle out of all the girls that she obviously hates on. And then Rebecca, as Rebecca was chatting with Adam, Rebecca chats with Adam, I'm sorry, all over the place right now, my notes is everywhere. Rebecca chats with Adam next, and then pretty much thanks him for the bear again. Like, how many times are we apologizing? I mean, sorry, how many times am I going to fucking say sorry? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm saying it already. Like, it's a habit. I need to break that in 2020. And now we're going to start that shit. 2020. I ain't even doing that for 2020. Everybody say that all January, and then February be like the same old shit again. But I've been saying sorry a lot in my videos. I'm like, why the fuck was the sorry inserted there? I don't understand. But anyway, he kept saying again and again and again, thank you for my bear. I like my bear. Oh, I love my bear. It's so cuddly. Like, nobody give a shit. Like, get over the bear. Like, you making me want to do with Sammy. And I'm not a hater like that. But it's just getting a little bit annoying, Rebecca. He's like, oh, is you 12? You just, like, he won that bear for you at the carnival or shit? Like, I don't understand. Anyway, the alert pops up right in the middle of their conversation. They're like, the ratings are in. And so we get to the ratings, and guess who's in 7th place? Who already knew they was going to be in 7th place? Mercedeze. So I just put, she knows she's not liked by, we're going to get to that. But anyway, she knows she's not liked. She knew she was going to be in 7th place. So she's just like, what can I say? And then Miranda becomes the 6th place person, and she was scared as hell. She was getting on my goddamn nerves through this whole episode, because like, please, I only had a short time. Like, please don't let me go home. Please. Like, girl, calm down. Like, nobody give a shit about your short time. Everybody have a short time. That's what the circle is. You gotta make your time longer. You ain't just sitting here and be like, oh, your profile picture is pretty. Like, you look like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, you know, a cute Tyrannosaurus Rex, and yeah, no, nobody's doing that. You boring as shit. Like, all you want to do is be horny. No, everybody is bored of that. So you can go with this, like, literally. Then they skipped 5 and then went straight to 4, and you know who stays in the even kill? Chris and Joey. They okay with it. And they're like, okay, sound good to me. Middle of the pack, not a threat. And then 3rd is Rebecca. Rebecca, aka Seaburn, was freaking disappointed. He pretty much was like, dang, I placed 3rd the last time. I wanted to actually be an influencer this time. I just wanted to up my game, whatever. But you still are playing the mediocre field as well. I'm surprised you weren't like 4th or something. Like, I thought you was going to be fourth, and I thought Chris might have been third. Then we have, obviously, the two influencers are in second place, Sammy, and she's screaming for joy like shit. And then we have first place, Shuby, and he pretty much was like, oh no, I think I'm going to be a target. I didn't want to be a target. Shuby, you are getting way too big for your britches. Like, now all of a sudden you complaining about being first place, but then you was complaining about being last, thinking you was going to go home. Like, what do you want, boy? What do you want? Like, you don't know what the fuck you want, and I don't have time to care. You can be back in seventh place, and Mercedes will gladly take your first. Stop complaining about that shit. Then you doing all that, and then you getting buck at the end of the game. Like I don't know which approach you're taking, but take some kind of stance. Like, stop pussy popping all over the place. Then we have Sammy skipping up to the hangout. She's skipping up. Yes, I always want to be here. I never want to not be an influencer. I think nobody's never not want to be an influencer. Like, duh, bitch. But anyway, Shuby comes into, and then meanwhile, in the danger, the players in the danger chat in the circle. Joey wants somebody to visit him. He like, look, whoever goes, can they at least visit me? Hold on, boy. What makes you think that you're not going to be the one to go? Like, you think you're so good with Sammy and so good with Shuby. Shuby didn't even protect Antonio. And that was supposed to be his guy. You think you so great and so, like, I'm chilling out here. So whoever, like, one of y'all go, can y'all at least visit me? Because I'm looking cute today. Like, I think I'm looking cute. Like, handsome, first of all. Cute. Now, I think you've been around the girls too long. And you was just looking all right. Where's the cute at? You was looking all right. You know, whatever. I guess out of the guys left. Okay. But pretty much, yeah, that was it. And then Mercedes, she pretty much saying she knows Sammy been trying to get her out from Jump Street. So pretty much it's going to be me, y'all. Like, it's going to be me. It's definitely going to be me, because Sammy been want me gone. And because, you know, I'm not telling you Antonio told me all this, but he told me all this. And I don't understand why she ain't say it, pretty much, because she could have just been real. Antonio told me, you know. Oh, I'm stupid. I did not mean to say that. She could not say Antonio told her. She just knows from Antonio telling her that Sammy wants her out from Jump Street and he had her back. But if she told him that, obviously they would know that he's the one that she visited, and he said all of this is not as it seems. Mind slip. That's why I mean, my week has been hella busy, so that was a fucking mind slip. Literally. Joey predicts Adam is on the couch eating pizza, and I laughed out loud. Oh my God. Freaking Adam, disgusting looking. You like the typical, like, you, oh my God. If he ain't the typical catfish that you think is like a fat, sloppy, pizza eating, big gulp running all down his stomach and shit. Like, he is a typical catfish stereotype for real. On the couch, twiddling his toes and shit. Look like booger juice all in between his toes, looking nasty up in some tie-dye. Like, he just like to freaking eat pizza, do acid, and freaking love life. You know, But anyway, the influencers choose who they wanted to block. But before that, I wanted to also add, like, Shuby was thinking more strategically about everything. Sammy, indecisive ass, she was always asking him about everything. Oh, I think I should be more like Shuby. I think I should be thinking like that. I'm thinking about them as people. He thinking about them as pieces. I'm like, so you're really trying to, like, was that some shade in the same sense? You trying to use your brain, but you trying to shade him at the same time for using his brain? Like, he thinking about us as people. Okay, that's something to think in the back of my mind. You thinking about me as a person, not as our actual conversation. We just only a puzzle piece to you. Note to self for whenever you're not an influencer, I'm gonna get your ass out. That should have been a note to herself, actually. Maybe that was a note to herself, actually. But I don't think she think that deep. I think she was just like, oh, I need to be like him because he's actually thinking about them as pieces, and I'm thinking about their hearts and shit, and I'm thinking about the conversation we had, and it was so real. But I think I need to be thinking about them as pieces too, because this is a game at the end of the day, and I'm trying to win the game. Like, girl, you're so indecisive. I would never want to be an influencer with you. But Shuby all freaking, he think this battleship and shit. Like, come on. So anyway, Sammy just gonna state when she's making the announcement, she gonna say this person is we like fuck, don't add we with it, add your ass. Talk about some we think this person is manipulative and quick to point the finger. And Mercedes just knew it. She just knew that was me. And it was Mercedes they chose to block. She was like, peace up about this shit. And then alert! Then Mercedes pretty much, you know, get to meet somebody face to face. They do this whole pondering. She pondering over, I could take this person because that's the person that's ride or die for me, and that's the one I had the best connection with. Or I could take Rebecca because we had a good chat earlier. Or I could take, you know, or I could go and see such and such. I could see Shuby or Sammy to ask them why the hell y'all blocked me and shit. Like, why would you want to waste your time with that, though? I don't want to see no hoes that don't want to see me for real. Maybe. Depends on the situation. But I'd rather see my good Judy before them on the way out the door. But anyway, Mercedes goes and meet Chris. And Chris just like, your shock face was not even that convincing at all, but it's cool. And they pretty much bond over their sexualities, more so Karen. She reveals that her name is Karen. Her middle name is actually Mercedes, and she's 37 years of age. And he was like, why didn't you just come in as yourself? And she was like, I mean, because most people would have judged me. I've been judged all my life. You know, the same sad story. Like, girl, that's life in general. That is life. But okay, that's definitely life. And then she was pretty much saying that I'm just trying to teach people a lesson. Don't freaking judge a book by its cover and stuff like that. I am the same person that I've been portraying, but that's just, the picture is not me, and that's it. But I am the same person. Everything I said to you, Chris, I mean everything that I said to you. And Karen tells Chris that Sammy is jealous of Mercedes pretty much, and that's why she had to team up with Rebecca. And I know damn sure nobody think that Rebecca looked better than Mercedes. Pretty much that's why she had to team up with Rebecca. Like, pretty much all the little basic hoes gathered her up together to take down the pretty hoes. Pretty much that's how she feeling. And Karen doesn't want Chris to change who he is at all. She was like, you better win this thing. You better win this thing, or I'm gonna come in. If you change up or anything like that, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna crack your head, whatever she said. And he was like really, really feeling it. And it was just like, it was kind of emotional a little bit. I was kind of like, you got me a little bit, you know. But so they end off a good note, give deep hugs and all that stuff. And he was just like, you know, good night to the circle on that note. And you know, Mercedes, you will be in my heart in this game. Then we get a newsfeed update. Mercedes has left a message for the circle, and everybody was shocked except for Shuby and Adam, obviously, when the picture came up and it was showing a stud. Pretty much everybody was like, and Shuby and Adam was like, I knew it, yes. And then Shuby was like, yes, vindication. I got one of the catfishes. Like, he's so pressed to get the catfishes. That's just his main thing. And then Adam's like, I like you better than that damn filtered photos. I love you better. Like, why didn't you just come as yourself? And I'm like, yes, girl. Like, you could have came as yourself. That would have been more of a lesson to don't judge a book by its cover than you actually living a lie. We're going to judge you harder now because you came in as a catfish. So I didn't understand that point of view, what she took. But hey, Chris actually reveals to Rebecca and Sammy, I believe, in a private chat, that Mercedes visited him and she was the real fucking deal, and she felt like home, pretty much. She was the real fucking deal, and when I talked to her, I felt every bit of home when I talked to her. And they like, damn, Gina. It's like, nah, because he always say that. Sammy reveals that Adam messaged her and was trying to flirt. Now that I have y'all on the line, because Rebecca wanted to spill some tea, but then whole time Sammy spilled the tea. It was like, yeah, your boy Adam up here trying to get in these crunch, and he trying to munch. So Rebecca, punch. Let me stop with my little ridiculous rhymes. But anyway, Rebecca was disappointed in Adam, and it was like, he's just another dog. He's just another dog. And Adam forgot that girl's talk. So I was always obviously going to hear this. And pretty much Chris said, Dad, Adam came in a circle looking for love. But he was like, shoot, I came to help my mom get a new window. Oh, she need her windows replaced and this and that. I was laughing my fucking ass off. That's what I would say about that. So Rebecca ended up on the low chatting with Adam just to trip his ass up, and pretty much Rebecca was asking him about Mercedes video, you know, like a little filler, like question or whatever. And then Adam was like, that you was right about her, and then that he would have been crying a little bit if Rebecca left. Tear or crying emoji face or whatever. I'm like, all right. Then Rebecca asks, did you get a chance to talk with Sammy or Miranda? And then Adam tells the truth and says, yes, but not as much as I talk to you. You're my little cuddly bear. I will never take anybody over you. You will always be the one thinking he's playing him like shit. Adam think he's playing Rebecca, but Rebecca is playing him close for now, like playing him real close. Like, it just confirmed for him, yep, Adam is a fucking dog, and he's trying to keep me in the good graces the whole time hoeing over here in these streets. Yeah, I'm gonna keep him in my back pocket though, because just in case he become an influencer, I need to make sure he do not block me and shit. But as soon as I become an influencer, his ass out the door. That's what I got from that. Joey then chats with Adam about Mercedes last night. Joey tells him, we got a lot in common. We're both kind of like the guys women like to look at. Like, okay, gloat much? Because who the fuck told you that? All right, who told you that? In your Guido village or something like that? I don't understand, like, who told you that? You all right? But they're going, we the guys that women like to look at. Like, women like to look at all guys. We looking at you. Yeah, what else? Okay. But I just felt like that was a little too much sauce. But anyway, why the camera pan over to Adam's dirty ass bathroom with the clothes all underneath the sink? That shit is nasty. Ew. Like, ew. Talk about something in the bathtub. He always somewhere looking like a fucking catfish. Like, look like the typical standard ass catfish. He just in the bathtub like, you right, girls do like to look at us. And then the fucking the bathroom floor just looking disgusting. I hate when people take a shower and they just take all their clothes off in the shower. Like, go to the bathroom, take all their clothes off, throw all in the sink, all on the floor, disgusting. And then the clothes be sitting in it for hours when they in the room getting dressed, and then other people walking in like, what the fuck? Like, you ain't gonna take your shit? Oh, I hate that. Like, I'm sorry, I have to get all the way to TMI. I have to get all the way total naked before I go head to the bathroom and put my towel on, a robe or whatever on, and then go in the shower. I hate, that's my pet peeve. I definitely know that's the Virgo in me, because I hate that shit. I hate seeing sights of clothes or any clutter around me. I just hate that. I have to have it clean before I can get clean. Not even a toothpaste being in the sink. I just really anal like that. Oh, I hate that. That shit was nasty. Talk about some, oh yeah, they do like to look at us both. Boy, fucking bye. Like, literally. And then Adam opens the group chat, cause off of Joey's suggestion. You want to open a group chat up so we can talk to everybody or whatever, all the rest of the dudes. He was like, yeah, okay. He gonna call it the workout challenge. With Shuby, Joey, and Chris, pretty much. And then pretty much they set a challenge of like who could do 50 push-ups, you know, how long it take them to do 50 push-ups. Whoever, you know, get to the first 50 push-ups, I guess they like, yay, I got it, or whatever. So they're doing a virtual push-up challenge. I'm gonna say I won, and like I'm gonna act like I did push-ups, and then only Shuby is actually trying. Everybody else just being fucking fat, laying down like Joey like this on the daggone, laying on the thing or whatever, on the bench, the workout bench. He in a bathtub, just looking nasty and disgusting, not washing no ass at all. And then you have Chris just over there, just lying back. I think he's eating ice cream or some shit like that. Yeah, it's like, yeah, this is the fakest fucking chat I ever been in. We didn't do a goddamn thing. We was just virtually doing a virtual fake ass challenge that I don't know what the result is, because nobody would know the result except for the freaking televised, you know, looker owners. That's it, us, the fans. But anyway, that was a dumbass chat. That's what I want to say. So Miranda ended up chatting with Joey because she's trying to pull that little get Joey to send a little nasty, dirty little text or whatever. So Miranda puts hot like shit right now. So she pretty much get turns on when Joey says, like, when she said, what you doing? And he was like, I'm literally in the shower naked right now. And she gets so pussy wet, for real. And she go hard as I don't know what with the sexting. That's why I said she went hard with the sexting. And she pretty much get Joey to say, like, he put some kind of hot chili pepper or something like that, and he didn't even know what an eggplant is. If you ain't know what an eggplant is, when she put an eggplant for you, that's the thing that Sammy didn't do. You supposed to put peach, so he could have put peach. And I was looking at other videos. I think I was looking at Taryn Armstrong with the Circle review with who was he with? I know his name, black kid that always come on, whatever, for Big Brother most of the time. Yeah, but they was like, why you supposed to, like, men are stupid sometimes. You have to put it out there in order for them to respond with the same thing. They don't think that deep, so they would use your same information and say it back again. Like, they would repeat something you're saying. So, put a peach, put a peach. You know, that's what Sammy, that's why she lost, and that's why Miranda won. So he ended up putting the eggplant after she put eggplant, because he put a hot chili pepper, and she was like, hot chili pepper? Like, what did that mean? Like, you don't have that, like, it's not as big or something like that? And he didn't know what the fuck he put. Like, what? And then she was like, hold on, the chili pepper, do you mean eggplant? And then he was like, eggplant, wink, like devil wink. And she was like, oh my God, he put that. Oh my God, he did put that. This is another dumb virtual ass challenge that you will never know. Like, Sammy could have lied and could have said, I got the shit first. It was just so stupid. And Joey, you don't know what an eggplant is, then you don't have a fucking eggplant. I don't know what you have, but it's definitely not an eggplant. If you don't know, that's the term. Like, how old are you again? And you don't, your social media, everybody know what an eggplant is. But all right, that must be black people community, social media community. But still, majority of every community know what an eggplant is. So I can't even give your ass a pass. But anyway, Miranda is so pressed to brag to Sammy that she won because Joey gave her a couple eggplant emojis. Like, ooh, what the fucking do? So yeah, she was like, is this challenge over now? Girl, the challenge been over. The moment you made the fucking challenge, the challenge been over, because I wasn't doing that shit anyway. But y'all actually, y'all hoes tried, for real. Y'all tried. But it is what it is. Like, oh, you get freaking bragging rights. Ooh wee. I'll just get the 100,000. You hear me? But anyway, we leave off on this fake ass cliffhanger because it didn't feel like anything to me. But 2 new players walk in, and the players that was already walking in, look like I'm not gonna give a fuck about them at all. But we gonna see, because I literally, they look like, yeah, we could have kept Mercedes for another week. Got rid of Adam, probably kept the broad. I mean, let the broad come in. Got rid of Adam, kept Mercedes, let the other two guys go. Like, but we're gonna see what this is gonna be. I'm gonna try to do this review tonight when I get home. Try to watch the episode and possibly try to do it in my car. It's probably gonna be dark, so you're gonna get all this light and shit. So anyway, I'm gonna go get something to eat because I gotta be back into work. Gotta be back into work. Gotta be back to work in like a couple minutes. So I holler, you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you comment, share to anyone who cares. And if they don't care, share that shit anyway. I haven't used that in so long. So, all right. Bye-bye.